Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 2. We are in Ymir and at the moment we still have 2 bonding events to pick. We already watched all the bonding events of the people we won't pick, so we don't miss anything of the scenes that they will show us. And so far, Tofol has been the best for me. But we still got 2 ladies left, so let's go towards them and see what kind of event we can have with them. Oh, last night I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger and in turn allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village. I can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can rest easy knowing they've got your team watching over them. Oh hey, no thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that is the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy too. I wonder if there's anything I can do to help her keep the village safe. Well, it's a good reason to do a bonding event. Is there anything I could help you with? I want to help this to keep this place safe, so just say the word. Would you mind guiding me to the outskirts of town? There's one concern that I'd like to put to rest if I can. Gladly. Rean guided Captain Clara down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. Well, here we are. This is the place. This does seem like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, then it's safe for would-be intruders to use too. Actually, that is a good point. I hadn't thought of it like that before. Still, now we know. I've already seen it to the route those Jaegers used to secure, but I'd like to take similar measures here too. Now, to mark this area on my map as a potential target for a security breach. Someone's here. Oh, there's so many of them. They must have surrounded us while we were busy talking. Which means this location also has plenty of blind spots. Taking on this many at once isn't going to be easy. We should try and find an opening to... Nope, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. It won't take but a moment. Against all these things?
Suppressing target.
She's gonna use her S-Craft, isn't it? Yeah.
Mirror devices activated. Orbital laser fire.
Still pretty strong though. Whoa. Like I said, a moment. Still, not only is this an easier route for invaders to navigate, it doubles as an excellent camouflage along the way. I had to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route. That was incredible, Captain. Not only did you take on those monsters alone, you took them all down in one fell swoop. I can still hardly believe it. Oh, not at all. It was nothing special, really. I'm only estimating the point of impact for the mirror devices based on their position, reflection speeds and trajectories. Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds plenty incredible to me. To say nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of a tense combat situation. You know, I think I underestimated just how much you really are capable of. Now I know how you came to be known as the Icy Maiden in the first place. Oh, I admit, it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was the one who gave me the name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all that he did for me. He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging, where I had nowhere to go. Gave me a place to use my abilities, but... My apologies, I shouldn't be saying any of this to you. I may have been unable to repay him while he was still alive, but I will do all I can to repay him in what ways I have left. You can count on us on that front too. We're not just going to sit back and force everything on you. We want to be there for you when you need it every step of the way. That's sweet. Thank you, Rean. Yeah, that's Rean. Always, without even thinking about it, putting the moves on every lady he sees. Once he returned to Ymir, Rean helped Captain Claire improve the village security arrangements. Yes. Yeah, and this also is very, very important, because we've seen it in Cold Steel 1 that if you don't pick a bonding event, then whatever you have done just doesn't seem to have been done. Just like when we had that bonding event with Fee, that we helped her plot her plans and spread it around Thor's to everyone she knows. Once we didn't pick her, it never happened. So at least now we know the security has improved. So that's a good enough reason for me to have picked this one and be happy about it. This is the cable car station that connects Ymir with the bottom of the mountain. I don't need to use it now. Nope. And then we have Fee left in our home. And after that we can go to bed and continue on with the main story. Let's see. She was sitting somewhere down here. Ah, the other side. Oh, breakfast was really good today. Your mom's a talented cook. I'm a little jealous, honestly. I wish I could do that. I never expected Fee would be interested in cooking. I'm not great, but maybe I could help her out. Of course. Well, it's never too late to start, since we got the day off. Why don't I help you practice? Would you? Thanks. Let's do that. Sure. Let's move over to the kitchen and get started. Yes, we're gonna help her cooking. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I was just wondering that, seeing everything that's on the table. I think the red ones probably packaged meats. The rest is clear. It's like a lettuce, tomato, leeks, potatoes, eggs. So yeah. So, what are we making? You've got a lot of different ingredients together, that's for sure. Field rations. We still got a lot more traveling ahead of us, so I thought it'd be a good idea to prep some. Field rations? Like the ones used by the army. That's actually not a bad idea, Fee. There's no telling what kind of situation we could find ourselves in. So, you know how to make them? Yep, I helped making them back in the car, and it stuck with me. Came in handy when we were lying low in Celtic too. Well, sounds like learning really paid off. Alright, I'm ready when you are. So who's teaching who? Is Rean teaching Fee to be a better cook, or is Fee teaching Rean to make rations? Then Fee began teaching Rean the best way to make field rations. The difference in experience, all too obvious. Eventually the time to sample their new creations came, and... well, they certainly taste unique. In the sense that they don't really taste much like anything at all. Makes me think of the food we had at Guerrilla Fortress. Well, this tastes even worse. You don't eat them for fun though, just to get nutrition in the field. Elite Makias didn't have an easy time with them. It was like they had the life drained out of them. You know, I get that there just have to be food to eat in combat situation, but why not try and make them a little bit more tastier? Yeah, cause I don't know about any of you, but having good tasting food every now and then just make it all a little bit more worth it, doesn't it? Why? Well, I'm sure you and Captain Claire are used to eating food like this, but to say the rest of us aren't is an understatement. And besides, if they're going to take the time to make food, wouldn't it be better if everyone could enjoy it? I guess. Giving moral up is just as important as keeping everyone fed. It'll be a good chance to put the cooking classes at the academy to use too. Yeah, ready to see what we can do? Ah, so now they're trying to twist the rations into something that's more palatable. Thus, the experiment to make a new kind of ration that tasted reasonable, edible began. After scouring the mansion, they threw in one ingredient after another. As one might expect, this also led to one failure after another. In the end, they eventually gave up, and Rean's mother, who was more than happy to help. So does his mother know something to make them taste better? They definitely look a lot better. Wow, these are pretty good. Yeah, they are. Hooray! Hard to believe adding a few herbs could make this much of a difference. Seems like there's more to cooking than meets the eye. Agreed. It's not easy, but putting in the effort's worth it in the long run, if these rations have anything to say about it. True, I had fun prepping them together with someone too. Unlike in the core. Did you say something? Oh, just that it was a good learning experience. Thanks, Rean. Yes, and it was a good friendship experience too. After that, they tried making a few more of their new rations while they still had their recipe fresh in mind. Oh, I wish we just learned the recipe here as well. But if that was the case, it would technically be a missable recipe. I don't know if that would be a bad thing, probably. Deadly assist, powerful strike. Those new rations turned out better than expected. I had fun making them too. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Oh, definitely, Fee, we definitely could. Alright, I think that's it. We've talked to everyone. We picked our bonding events and watched all of them. Yeah, I think it's ready for us to call it a day. Should I go rest in my room now? Choosing to rest will cause the main story to advance. Any unseen bonding events will no longer be available. Just rest. And with it past the time, so we have an opportunity to talk to everyone in town once again. Uh, 5,000 mirror for completing the quest. What quest? I mean the quest report? Or the quest that we fulfilled right now? The thing is, if they had mentioned here on this list the AP you've missed, like the battle experience AP and potentially quest that you've missed, it would have been so much better. Because that way, even though they wouldn't have informed you at the time that you missed them, at least in hindsight you would know, and you can use that information if you play it a second time to do better.
Oh, you went up a rank.
Almost.
Here's a little something from the guild.
The unyielding heart as a perk.
Keep it up.
We'll try our best.
This ain't half bad.
Ooh, just an A rank. I want S rank all the time. We'll keep fighting the good fight. Departing Ymir. Is it early in the morning? Well, then it's time to get going. We're going to be using Valimar's power this time too, right? Yeah, the spear path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His mana should have recovered by now. Yes, he should have more than plenty after resting a whole day. I take it all of you are well rested too? Yep. I'm fine, thanks. Come to think of it, what happened to Toval and Captain Claire? Oh, I'm not sure. They headed off somewhere early this morning. Oh, sorry for the delay. I thought I'd be back by now. Where did you two go? Oh, we decided to do one more round to check Ymir's defenses. I wanted to make sure the communication equipment that I modified yesterday was functioning properly too. Good news, everything is in tip-top shape. Which means Ymir is now a line of communication with the 4th Armored Division and the RMP. Really? Ah, talk about being convenient. Still, Tovel and I are in agreement that it wouldn't be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded. So a few of us should stay behind to keep an eye on things around here. That's probably for the best, yeah. Good idea. The bigger our group is, the more likely we are to stand out as suspicious even if we do use the spirit path. To even things out, I think it would be better if Tovel or you stay behind, Captain. You read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around too. Oh, we can discuss that while walking along the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. But try and make your mind up before we get to Valimar. Sure thing, let's get going. We'll see you in a bit, Mom. Alright, take care. I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay? Of course, we'll be back before you know it. And with more of our friends in tow. Okay, so in the moment we have to decide who to leave and who to take. So I'm pretty sure we'll leave Tovel and bring Claire. But who of the rest of our party? Because Elliot is a really good healer to have. But Machias's time abilities is great too. And then these combat abilities as well. It's going to be a difficult decision. Take care of Mom and Dad, okay, Bado? No, we know he will. Alright, so before we leave, there's one thing we definitely need to do. And that's to go around town talking to everyone. Because we cannot leave without saying goodbye. Nobody's downstairs. And Mom is of course with Dad. Oh, his temperature has finally gone down. Father Bernard says he's now through the worst of it. It would certainly be nice if your father could be more aware of just how much he worries the people around him. He always comes through for us even when the odds were stacked against him. Though, right? This time will be no exception. I suppose you're right. Thank you, Rean. Still, it doesn't mean you should go diving into any pointless danger. The last thing we need is you hurting yourself too. Thanks to Tovel and Claire's effort, the village should be perfectly secure now. Have a safe trip, all of you. Baron Swarter is sleeping peacefully. He's looking pretty good today. Doesn't look like he's going to be waking up anytime soon though. I'm sure he'll be just fine. He's always been a resilient type. What say we do less worrying and work towards doing everything we can to make him proud when he finally wakes up. Sounds like a plan. I think we can manage that. I think we can too. Alright. Let's see who else in town is awake. Because like I said, I do assume this is going to be like early in the morning. So we have a whole day's left of traveling to look forward to. Let's see the stores. Oh, we're almost done fixing everything up at our place. Mr. Morris went out first thing in the morning to get all the wood we need for the repairs. I can't believe he can cut down all those trees and even fix the house all by himself. Grown-ups are so cool, aren't they? I always thought Mr. Morris just sat around drinking all the time, but he's been way cooler lately. I can't wait to be all grown up. Well, I'm pretty sure Mr. Morris was cool all the time. You just didn't see it. Oh, we've quite a responsibility here, being the only shop in a small town out in the middle of nowhere. Not to mention, it takes a whole day to walk down to the bottom of the mountain. Which means we need to stock everything that anyone could possibly want. Not just food, but ornaments, toys, souvenirs. Above all though, it's just way more fun that way. And who doesn't want to come to a fun store? We're the only store in the village, but I want people to come here because it's fun, not because they have to. It's really not easy these days now that we can't get new stock in, but customer comes first. Just to check. Oh yeah, I did read the jelly, so we have a new recipe in our list. And this I think I did. I didn't do it while talking to the bonding event, right? So that I might have cancelled that action. Oh, there is it. Alright, shall we just make it before we have to split up our team? Especially since we now have Toval that doesn't look like he can make some really nice jellies.
What happened here?
Tough jelly. It doesn't jiggle that way.
I'll follow the recipe to the letter. Please dig in.
Maybe
Sure,
macchiatos?
I don't mind.
Exactly how it should be.
Then who of you two is
I'll
it?
follow the recipe to the letter. That turned out better than expected.
Well, it could technically be someone we hasn't joined our team yet.
I don't mind.
Now that's more like it.
No, this definitely fits with macchiatos. Refreshing coffee jelly. Yeah, and it also helps just in case we decide to leave him behind. So at least we got the recipes done. Alright, where's the one we used? Oh, morning. You're off on another trip today, right? Sorry we don't have a better lineup of products for you. Still, feel free to buy anything that seems like it will be useful. I can't help as much as I'd like, but I'll do what I can. I just hope your next trip gives you some clues to where Princess Elvin and Lady Elise are. Either way, it's bound to be dangerous, that much is certain. So, just make sure you got everything you might need before you leave, okay? Well, we can definitely try that. Can we modify our weapon? Yes, we can. Probably a higher crit rate. No, she's definitely gonna stay in our team. That for certain. Did exchange the money already? Oh, I just hope your next trip gives you some more clues to where Princess Elvin and Lady Elise are. Yes. Master Quartz, still no new ones. Yeah, and I think all the slots have been opened. We even upgraded a few ones so we can carry the new stuff. Perfect. Alright. Because we had gotten a Reaper Quartz, which gives us a few movesets plus some extra speed stats, which I thought were perfect for Fee. But we had to make her a level 2 slot in the one that we want to put it in. So I arranged for that. Oh, hey there, Rean. You're running off somewhere with that knight of yours again today? I haven't met him yet, but from what I've heard, he's really something. I'd like to meet him sometime if I can, to thank him for all he's done for you guys. Did I say something funny? Not really. I just thought that was very like you. It's hard to believe it's been 5 days since Elise was kidnapped. I really hope she's alright. And getting at the station equipment up and running is taking a little longer than I expected too. I know it's not much consolation, but I'll keep working at it. It's my way of helping out. It's really nice, but also kind of weird that he doesn't realize that the knight is not an actual person, but a big mech. I think someone just didn't explain it right to him, didn't they? I finished repairing the buildings that were damaged. Now all that remains is the open air bath and the station facilities. But I have to say, I haven't got the foggiest idea about how to repair the latter. I focus on the open air bath for now. Can't imagine that one will be an easy fix either. Well, as long as it's done by next time, that way maybe we can bathe outside all together. At least get some really nice scenes out of it. The open air bath was a generous gift of His Majesty. It wouldn't do it to leave it in its current condition. To take care of your journey and don't worry about things here. I'll begin repairs during your absence. Thank you very much. I shouldn't disturb them so early in the morning. So I see confirmation that it is early in the morning. Shall we have one more snowboard session before we go? this is just for me, so just so we can get a little bit better at it. Who knows? Maybe we can. Didn't even see that flag. Side of me also wanted to go the other side just to check out what's there. Yeah, come on, you can do it. Let's get a better time. I wonder if we can do tricks later. Like jumping just before going down a mountain to just speed ourselves up a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit faster.
I did it!
New record. Nah, finish. No additional reward for beating the time. That was one of the main reasons why I want to try it again, just to see if we beat the time. If then again we get a new reward for it, but you just get it if you beat the standard record. That's on record. Because I was talking about it last time and I thought it might be better if I just try it during the episode. Oh, I do wonder if Kenneth's alright. I haven't seen him for a month, and we promised that we'd meet up here in Ymir. I can't do anything for him, but I believe he's doing well, I suppose. Kenneth's a noble himself, so I doubt any harm has come to him, but I still can't help but worry. Yeah, because you don't know where he is. If he's in a region that's not under the control of the Noble Alliance, it still might be dangerous for him, because people can become really unreasonable during wartime. Yes, there's the badge. We already have that. Good. You've all already found a bunch of your classmates safe and sound. I'm sure the others are just fine too. So go out there and bring them back. Good luck. Thank you very much. Nothing of interest to us, at least not at this time. Nobody's staying upstairs. Good, because they're all in their own home. I do wonder if they're already at work at the Phoenix Lounge. I call it a lounge, but it is an inn, of course. I spoke with Her Majesty, Princess Elvin, regarding the whereabouts of her family. She said that His Majesty Emperor Eugene and Empress Priscilla have been imprisoned somewhere. She also expects that Crown Prince Cedric is as well, given that he was in the palace at the time. Strangely, however, no one seems to know where Prince Oliver could be. Should you happen to hear anything regarding them on your travels, please let me know. And why do you want to know, Baggins? Is it going to be that eventually he's going to find out that you are like a mole for the Noble Alliance? The Noble Alliance influence seems to be growing greater by the day. I fear for the safety of the Imperial family. Please do let me know if you happen to know anything regarding their whereabouts of Lady Elise during your travels. I will, even if it's just to, test you out a little bit. I'm not saying you're a spy, I'm just saying there's a possibility. I heard Lord Theo is on the road to recovery. That's wonderful news. Lady Lucia's been looking after him for a week now though. She must be so tired. Perhaps I should go and see if I can help out later. I should be able to help out with any work involving the kitchen at least. I know plenty of nutritious recipes too. A few of my meals and she and Lord Theo will both be right as rain. Thank you very much. It will be very much appreciated. And yeah, once Dad wakes up, he'll be hungry like a horse. I got no reason to head up to the second floor right now. Best turn back. Why not? It is not that big. Oh well. Less to explore, less people to talk to. Oh my, are you all leaving already? Please don't worry about Uncle Theo. Father Bernard is both a wise and an expert on giving medical treatment. May I just be with you on your journey wherever it may take you. Thank you very much. Is the father in his office? He is. Are you on your way to see Dad, Father? Oh, I certainly am. I'm just getting all my medicinal supplies together before departing. I hope you will all be careful and pace yourself on your travels as well. Remember, haste make waste. Wanting to save everyone as soon as possible is understandable, but who would you save should anything happen to you? That's a fair point. Yeah, our goal is to get all of Class 7 together. That includes us too. Your father's condition is perfectly stable. You needn't worry about him. Worry about yourself instead. None of us wish any of you to become injured, you know? Yeah, a very wise father with the guidance we expect of him by now. Yeah, that will be in perfectly good hands. Alright, that is everyone. Time to head up the mountain. Just checking in that corner to see if there's nobody hiding there. Traveling to the end of the valley? The story will advance and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. That's fine. We talked to everyone. We checked the stores just in case, so we didn't miss any of the books. I think we're ready. Still haven't decided on who will stay here. I wonder if we can make the choice or if the game will do it for us. Alright, here we are again. Is he still asleep? Looks that way. Valimar, can you hear me? Reawakening from inactive state. Reboot complete. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected. Good, he's recovered enough mana. Man, he really is amazing. I think I'm starting to get used to him. Weird as that sounds. Okay, where to go, guys? We should probably check where everyone currently is first. Valimar, can you update us on where the others are? Repeating search. 3 of them remaining secondary contractors are in the northeast in the North region. 3 are to the southeast in the Legram region. All vital signs appear normal. Phew, they're still safe. It sounds that way. Well, if nothing happened to me, there's no way anything could happen to the rest of us. I'm glad they're okay. Yeah, still, there's no time to waste. Like Tobal said, where to next? Both North and Legram are about the same distance away from here. Well, my pick in the previous episode was always North. So let's stick with that. I think North is a little bit closer though, if I recall. Any objections to going there? That was actually my reasoning as well, that I thought the North was closer than Legram. Rean and I, we think alike. North is Gaia's homeland, right? I've never been, so I'm actually kinda excited to go. I'm in the same boat as Elliot. Considering it's not actually Erebonian territory, I wouldn't be surprised if the war hasn't had much impact there too. I wouldn't be so sure. Do you have any info on that, Captain? I'm afraid not. We don't really have any resources to spare that far north at the moment. However, I do know that the elite 3rd Armored Division is stationed there. It's not hard to imagine there being a rising conflict between them and the Northshire Provincial Army. That's true. We'll have to keep our toes in the north as much as anywhere else. Still, set on heading to north? We're going to be in danger regardless of where we go, so yeah. Besides, 3 of us are over there. A little danger is not enough to stop me from seeing them again. Agreed. Plus, it'll be nice to let everyone else know that you're alive too, Rean. North sounds good to me too. That's that then. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just make sure you figure out who's coming and who's staying first. You will need to choose 3 additional party members to accompany Rean to the north. 2 of these must be from Class 7, while the last must be either Toval or Captain Claire. After choosing your party, you won't be able to change it for some time, so choose wisely. Okay, so like I said, I already picked Claire. Doesn't mean that Claire or Toval will be the supporting character no matter what. Yeah. Alright, so we already decided we're gonna take Claire with us. For no particular reason, of course. So, my original thought was on taking Machias and Fee, because Machias does have a healing ability and his time activation skills. And of course Fee, because I really like the character Fee, as he's pretty decent in combat. But just hearing about those two, really thinking, oh, I've never been there, it would be amazing to see. Really does be thinking like, do we need to pick Elliot and Machias then, so they can experience the North? Either way, whoever I will pick, we are gonna be down one member of Class 7, and every member of Class 7 has their abilities that are useful to us. Who shall we pick? This is a hard choice. It might doesn't seem like that. Alright, so since I had two different choices, I was going to pick Machias and Fee, but now I was choosing, do I pick Elliot or Machias? I thought, let's mix it all up. We pick Elliot and Fee. So Machias, I am sorry, but we will see you again, really. Confirm. Organized party? Oh, that's what I mean with that. Cap menu. I'll pick tactics. I don't know why they are asking us to do this, but do I have to assume that we might go straight into combat once we get out in the other region? Equipment should be fine, orbment should be fine. It was just the tactics screen and who we are going to be linked up with. And I will link up to Claire, because we already are level 3 with V, so she will definitely not be needed to link with. So I would like then Elliot or of course Claire to level up to 3 as well. So let's start with Claire, and if she gets to 3, we can pick Elliot. Alright, let's proceed. Time to go. I'll leave Ymir in your care, you two. Oh, don't worry, we'll take care of everything here. Ymir will be just fine. Or I'm not a bracer. Take care, guys. Oh, don't worry about us. We'll bring the others back safely, I promise. We'll be back as soon as we can. We'll be counting on you. Well then, we should be going. The Highlands are well known for their vastness. We're going to need to be very careful once we arrive. Celine, we're ready when you are. I think I already know where we're gonna land, Valimar. It's gonna be at the gigantic circle, isn't it? And ready I am. Valimar, open up the spirit path. Our destination is the Northern Highlands to the northeast. Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. The North is also going to be interesting because we saw statues of knights there. So I don't know if we're going to go into it at this time when we're here now, but it's definitely something to look out for. This isn't my first time using the route or anything, but still. It feels weird though. But our classmates are waiting somewhere on the other side of this. Yeah. And we'll stop at nothing to bring them back. And yeah, they really didn't bring the sword that we stole during the fight at Corellia Fortress. They should have done that. Because it was a definite improvement in power. Oh well. I'm sure at some point we'll get the official sword for a knight. Yes, of course we'll land here. But where are we? Looks like we made it. So do we have to assume that their camp is still at the same location of Gaius' family? Because that would be the first place I would look. But where does the game want to take me? This stone circle is in the southern part of the highlands. Funnily enough, this is where we first met Millium. Oh, really? So you guys fought here? I heard all about that from Millium, actually. Oh, this spot's fairly high up too, so it won't be easy to see from the ground level. We should be able to leave Valimar here without him being found. Celine's right, this area is an excellent place to keep Valimar. That aside, this view is spectacular. My work allows me to see different places all across Erebonia, but I've never seen anywhere quite like this. Yeah, it's stunning. So this is where Group A got spent this field study for June, huh, Rean? Anyway, I think we should get Rean, you could acknowledge what Elliot is saying. Yeah, we did spend our time here. We need to start gathering information on where everyone might be. I say we start by heading to either a settlement to the north or Zender Gate to the south. Yeah, that settlement where Gaius is from, right? Zender Gate's where the 3rd Armored Division is stationed too. It's the perfect choice if we want to go somewhere with plenty of people around. Yeah, they're both a way off on foot, but either is one worth a shot. Sounds good, let's go. Well, if the game is giving me a choice on where to go, then I'm gonna go to Gaius' village. Valimar is sleeping peacefully. It doesn't seem likely that anyone will notice him if we leave him here. We should focus on assessing the situation here in the north for now. That's true, let's go. Alright. See, ooh, there's a lot more monsters on the field. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, so we definitely have a story event over at Zender Gate. A lot of people indicators. I'm not going to focus too much on getting all the chests, because I do have a feeling that once we do get to the village, we might get horses to travel around in this area. And with that, we can more easily go everywhere and try to pick off the chests. If I run past a chest or two, it's not that I will leave them, of course. That's more of a convenience thing. I wonder how strong the enemies are here.
Ha! Now's our chance. Let's get them.
Yes, let's.
My turn. Eliminating targets. Now.
I'll back you up.
It's over.
Onward.
It's not too bad.
Here's our chance.
Got you.
Of course, with a gun,
Let's move.
extra chance of criticals, I'm sure.
Sit.
Right.
Ha! I'll handle it. Got it. Follow me, Elliot.
I couldn't abuse living hell out of enemy, even knowing he has no defenses.
Cool. We won.
More than cool, we were great.
Oh, it's gonna take such a long time to get to the next level, isn't it? Oh well. But I'm pretty sure if we do get a level up on our Master Quartz, it will definitely be with
Look at
the
them flying around without a care in the
HP and
world.
MP recovery.
Black kites? Or maybe hawks?
Curia bomb. Nice. I'm pretty sure this should be the same way that we need to walk as last time. Go all the way around and then back to the village. Ooh, we got chickens here too. Are they the same chickens? Come on, stop it.
Sit. Now's our chance. Let's get
I
them.
don't know, they look the same, but
My
they could
turn.
possibly be a little bit stronger.
Here.
At least I hope so, because if they're stronger, they will give us a little bit
Alright.
more. Line, set area, freeze.
Rain down.
I love it. A little bit of a big gun to deal with enemies, but I'll allow it.
It's my turn.
Water is okay.
Try this.
I'll handle it.
Yeah, and it's trying to get in my head that I need to diversify my combat abilities, just to switch it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit more interesting to watch and more enjoyable to fight
Okay.
through, you know what I mean?
Hey!
My turn.
I wonder if they're gonna explode the same as big enemies.
Alright.
No, they're just exploding as normal enemies.
Let's move.
So they're not the powerful ones in this area.
Okay.
Right. Ha! Oh, we did it.
Yeah, decent chunk of experience there as well. Perfect.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Alright, so we have a big part to walk. I'm gonna expect not much will happen along the way. So what I'm gonna do, as you see, we are here and there is where I want to be. So I'm gonna walk all the way to the nomadic settlement. I'm not gonna enter it, I'm gonna stand in front of it, and therefore we're gonna start the next episode. And along the way I can have some fun with the local enemies, just to see how strong they are, what kind of resources they can give us, what items they drop. The chests I will leave on the map for another time, for another episode. So for now, let's leave it here for today, and I will wish you a nice night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go towards the nomadic village to find our other classmates, but more importantly, to see if they are okay. I will see you then. Bye bye.